Mantis is back with a new DC Multiverse Collection walkthrough video, but this time I'll be doing the movies only for McFarlane and some Mattel. So I have done a bit of a different thing compared to last year's, where I think I only had 2 shelves. I have expanded it to 3. I downsized on my Star Wars stuff up there. Just I don't know. Star Wars has gone downhill for me, so I'm just like, I'm expanding more on DC. Especially when McFarlane has been doing sweet vehicles like these. These guys are just things I just really wanted to have nicely displayed. And so, yeah, McFarlane's been knocking it out. Now, obviously, we only have a year left of McFarlane, so, he did get a lot of stuff done, especially with the movies, but there's still some stuff to go and get. So, but that'll be saved for next year's video when I'll have like a more complete, movie stuff. So I'm gonna start off here. This is the James Gunn, James Gunn DCU figures. We're obviously getting Superman movie figures, and then we'll get Supergirl apparently too, which maybe we'll have a Lobo. I don't know. That'll be interesting. But yeah, here we are though. There's not that many figures, obviously. If you guys know my channel and you've seen it before, I've always demanded that we get more of the Suicide Squad movie figures. I loved everyone in there. I wanted to see them do like a 12-figure Mega Wave and build Starro. But, it is what it is. McFarlane didn't jump on it. Maybe Mattel will, because they're definitely going to aim to do this stuff, I'm imagining. So, we don't have that many figures here, so little spot left for them. Then we go over here. We have the Dark Knight stuff, so I'm going to go start off actually on this side, because this is where it all begins, right? So we got Batman Begins. Such an amazing figure. This is a new edition. This one just came out. Very sweet figure, along with the Scarecrow here. This was one I was demanding for when I did my Dark Knight review. This was the one I was really hoping to see, so I'm glad we got that. Obviously, some stuff's Mattel, so we have Alfred here. Hopefully, McFarlane will get a chance to do that. And then we have the sweet Tumbler here. Such a great vehicle. Very impressed how we got that. Then we have the Bat Pod here. This is also getting a re-release, kinda. They're painting like the gun barrels at the end where they're like hot, so kind of for anyone who missed out at the first time. Then got some other, figures here. The Fear Toxin Batman, so dope. So many great figures. So hopefully we get a Ra's al Ghul. I would like to see some other bank robber Jokers, like maybe like a 5-pack. That'd be sweet. But, with only 1 year left, a little bit less now probably, who knows if we'll actually see that happen. And of course, Scarecrow with the Dark Knight Returns horse. He didn't come with that. I made that happen because he needed it. Then we have the Interrogation Room. Very nice set for that Joker. Then the Dark Knight Rises with that Tumbler, Bane, and Catwoman. So I doubt we'll get Talia. I'm not really care for her either, to be honest. But now we go down here. Now we have the other Batman stuff. Now we'll go back to the 80s here. So we got Batman with that sweet Batmobile. And I did actually switch the cockpit Ramen toys when they did their little update there, so it's actually much better. Then we got Batman Forever. Now we are getting Batman Returns. That was announced, so we will see Danny DeVito's Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer, a few other characters as well. And the Penguins, I'm so excited for those. Got the new Batman, Michael Keaton Batman right here. This is actually a nice cape, nice and spread out here. Then we got the Batman and Robin, figures here in that vehicle. Still waiting on Bane. Wonder if we'll get Bane. That'll be interesting, right? And then we have the Batman. This one we're missing the Batmobile, but that is leaked. That just got leaked. So we are getting the Batmobile for this movie, which is awesome. It will definitely go and look nice compared to these other vehicles. And then here it just kind of gets more of the new classic stuff that recently came out. Soups, Adam West Batman. So very, very cool figures. Then we get the Snyderverse stuff really right here. Apparently we're also getting an updated Batmobile from the Flash movie, which I'll be honest, I don't think anyone asked for it, but this was a bad vehicle. This needed to get updated, so hopefully it is. Good. Got some other figures from some flops. Then we have Batman versus Superman stuff. Other guys, False God, Soups, with that new dark side here. So False God, I wanted to kind of change up the display on that guy a little bit. Then we have some other Justice League variations here. That new Wonder Woman, by far the best Wonder Woman we've gotten. Doomsday, you know. Then we got some other stuff. Now this is kind of like the end for McFarlane almost. We have the Justice League Batmobile. Now this is Mattel's, but because you know, it was also leaked that they're doing this vehicle as well. They're going to be doing the Batmobile here for the Justice League movie. Now, I am going to hold on to this vehicle, though, because I want to do the comparison, because McFarlane's 7-inch figures do fit in this, like I currently have Batman chilling in there. So I definitely can't wait to compare those, because this is a pretty damn good vehicle from Mattel, especially when they were like, this is like 2016, and that whole thing was, you know, they're really making bad figures, but they did a good vehicle. Then we have a little bit here left from McFarlane. We definitely need some parodies. These are like Mattel's. In this last bit here, this is what Mattel was doing before they lost their license. Obviously, these were not great figures. I do hope McFarlane does get some of them done. My number one here would probably be the Man of Steel General Zod figure. I'd love to see him and the Jack Nicholson Joker. Those are like my top two I want to see McFarlane do. This one's just, I feel like it's just maybe more likely because I know the whole Jack Nicholson thing, likeness rights and whatnot. But I'd like to see Feora's made as well. Put down in the comments, who do you guys hope to see McFarlane do before the line's over? And then last bit here is Green Lantern. I know you guys are lining up for these figures. I know everyone would want to see the whole line just get remade, especially the Ryan Reynolds here. Warner Bros. Probably won't let it happen, but I'm sure there's people out there. All jokes aside, you know, very, very sad to see McFarlane lose the license. Of course, I don't want to forget this vehicle, the Batwing. So I have it attached to my wall over here. Definitely love the Batwing here, and I don't know if they're gonna make a 89, you know, Batwing. I doubt it because of, you know, everything that's going on with it ending. I'm like, there's no way McFarlane, I think, would be putting money to do another Batwing. Inside my little fish tank here, I got some Aquaman movie figures. So, you know, some from Mattel, whatnot. Not many figures. I mean, I'd love to see Ocean Master get made as well, but I doubt that will happen. That is it for this collection video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Obviously, we don't have too many figures to go over, so it's kind of a shorter video. But, you know, I really do hope to see McFarlane release some other characters like Jack Nicholson Joker, as I said before. So put down in the comments, who do you guys hope McFarlane gets to do before the line is over? Again, in my opinion, I'm just like, get as much as you can, right? So I really do hope we get to see some great figures before the line goes. And yeah, you know, so thank you guys so much for watching, if you're still watching at this point. And, you know, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, you know, and check out my other videos. I will be posting new DC stuff in the future. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.